Objective of SAP S/4HANA. So as we know that due to S/4HANA invention, entire world is looking after SAP and its business. So here we shall cover two specific big books. So our objective is to help the consultants to clear the SAP certification exam for SAP FICO module in S/4HANA platform, and second objective to help the consultants to build up the confidence level to a higher level so that he or she can work as an independent FICO consultant. So this is the course of study. We can check. So I have already started the recording. Yes. Hi, this is Kumar from India, and I'm in S/4HANA for last 5 years. My area of interest is especially for finance and logistics, and I have also worked in different areas like treasury and risk management. So we shall cover finance, we shall cover treasury and risk management involving central finance as an high level discussion for the session. Okay. Now I request Anjali and Mirja to write their name in the chat. Okay. Anjali, can you hear me? Or you have joined through mobile? Okay. You write Mirja also. I request you to write your name and mobile number in the chat. Fine. So we shall start introduction of S4 HANA. Then we shall discuss about the architecture of accounting. What are the accounting tables? So as we know that in accounting we have got a very specific single source of truth, very big table, ACDOCA. So ACDOCA is the single source of truth for header level and item level for multiple big tables for accounting entries in material document as well as in COGS area, cost of goods sold, especially for order to cash. And we know that for material document we are creating these activities for P2P scenarios. So we shall discuss a lot about the ACDOCA new table, single source of truth. Then we shall discuss about the Fury app. Okay. So I can show you this is the particular SAP specific S4 HANA platform, right? It is the S4 HANA 1909. So it is a pre-configured and predefined RDS solution. RDS stands for Rapid Deployment Solution. It is widely used for greenfield implementation project in finance and controlling area. Now let us enter password. So it is the specific easy access screen for 1909. So you can see the details of the system. So see here, go to install product version. So here you can see Fury 1909 is there. It is S4 HANA on-premise 1909. Okay, and it is the initial shipment stack. Okay, so we have got S4 HANA 1909 on-premise version. 1909 has got on-premise as well as cloud. But in cloud, we have very little to do for customizing and configuration to build up the confidence level of a finance consultant. That's why we are using on-premise version 1909, and it is pre-configured, predefined factory solutions. Okay. Here we can see Fiori app. Due to Fiori app, SAP has made a drastic change in the area of development and improvement, which results creativity and innovation for industries, especially for financial reporting, financial analytics involving data mining and data science activities. So as we know that S4 HANA has got three specific advantages, right? First advantage has got that S4 HANA has got in memory on the fly high capacity chip. So due to this, our response time for any transaction, for any master data, for any transactional data is very less and it is very fast. Second thing, S4 HANA has got column table. Due to column table, the searching time for a specific complex query is in millisecond. Hence, we can find out complex report for management requirements within millisecond. So second advantage. And third advantage is the last but not the least is the application of Fiori apps. So Fiori apps has provided us two advantages. So we can see the Fiori app. So let us see the Fiori app. So we can realize the Fiori app also here. So this is the Fiori app. You write your name, username, password. Okay, number three. Okay. Now Fiori app is coming. So this is the Fiori app. Okay, so you can see it has got n number of tiles, right? Let us see that we want to check this inventory KPI analysis for central inventory analysis, right? So just to it has got two big advantages for Fiori app. It is internet enabled, so we can access this Fiori app anywhere at any time, right? And second thing, we can click the Fiori tiles and it is opening. There is no need to remember the transaction code. Okay, so this Fiori app will take some time for first time opening. Later, it will be very easy to open. Okay, now let us go to our. In the meantime, let us go to our specific GUI system, graphical user interface system for on-premise version accessibility. So here we can see accounting. So in accounting, we have got different nodes at the particular index menu, which is called user access menu. So we have got financial accounting involves general account, GL accounting, accounts receivable, okay, for customer, payable for vendor, banks, fixed assets, purpose, special purpose ledger, and we have got other specific country specific function. In S4 HANA, SAP has made one more big change. SAP has made the material ledger object as a mandatory object, right? So we shall see how the material ledger having a big impact for our business process, right? So we should see the material ledger object. So let us see first is the material ledger object. One minute. 1 minute. Hello. Yeah, is it audible? Yeah. Because of some network issue, it is up and down. No problem. Now I am sharing this. Okay. Now basically we are discussing about the S4 HANA specific what are the new things. So we have discussed about the three new things at the structural level for S4 HANA as a solution architect for finance and controlling modules. First one is it has got in-memory high capability chip, which is speeding up our all the transaction executions. Okay. Second thing, we have got column table. So column table, we have got big advantage of accessing the query for this particular table, complex big table, at a lesser time. And these are the specific general ledger tab in tree structure. So you have got same type of activities, but what are the changes we have done especially for material ledger? Okay. So material ledger also we shall see, and this is the course of study we shall cover. Overview of financials for S4 HANA. Okay. Then we shall see the Fiori app. How can we generate your own tiles? Okay. Next, post a simple finance documents. How to create document for finance, basically posting document. Then in GL accounting, we shall discuss about the uh, creating a primary account. Also, we shall discuss how to manage the ledgers in GL account. We shall also enable the creating of an extension ledger and post a document in it. Means ledger extension also we shall realize. Next we shall do the asset accounting. Here we shall do the specific asset accounting practices for post integrated asset acquisition for IFRS accounting principle, followed by post integrated asset acquisition. Okay, and we shall see also how to configure a new asset accounting. So asset accounting is one of the important uh, chapter for our consideration in this classes. As we know that reporting is one of the important thing where our business process owner will take a decision based on the reporting. So we shall see what are the specific reporting options are available, maybe for any particular financial statement, maybe balance sheet, profit and loss, cash flow, trial balance, okay, and related to the some specific analytics for business objects. So it is using some Lumira to visualize the data using Fiori app. Other topic we shall cover about the central finance, how central finance is involving some cash management activities by S4 HANA. So you need to understand the central finance activity. Okay. Second book. So second book is also very much important for certification in S4 HANA FICO module. So there we shall discuss about the new architecture management for accounting, what are the financial tables in the backend, what is the organization's structure management, followed by how can we create primary cost account and how to we post some default account assignment using this particular practice. Here we shall discuss about the controlling part. So how a CO transfer posting can done, followed by some specific introduction for again Fury app. We shall create a specific cost center in S4 HANA. Okay, and what are the new concept of cost element in S4 HANA we shall also discuss, and we shall also involve some secondary cost account and an activity type. So activity type involves different uh, distribution of the cost in different accounts. So we shall take care about this secondary cost account where we can figure out the activity specific costing. And based on this, we shall also allocate some activity for posting. Okay. So activity allocation is also an activity, a specific tasks where we shall do the specific posting related to the allocation of the activities. Okay. Next, chapter 3 is very much important for integrated business processes, maybe involving CO part. So how the controlling part is integrated with P2P scenario, how it is integrated with order to cash scenario. Okay, now there is a concept of business partner in SAP S4HANA. Now let us here uh, we need to understand the business partner. What is business partner? Is it a new thing in SAP? Added business partner, is it a new thing in ECC? The question is that have we heard about business partner?
Yes.
Good. In ECC?
In no business partner, not in ECC, but
Okay, okay. Hi, sir. Good evening. Hello, sir. Basically, business partner we have used in ECC also. Where? In SRM, Supplier Relationship Management. Hi, sir. Hi.
Sorry, I joined them late.
No problem. Please write your name and mobile number in chat. Huh? No problem.
Oh,
Because all of us we are facing the network problem. So we are discussing about the S4 HANA based FICO module
yeah,
1909. Okay, sir. So you can see
yes,
my
yes,
screen, please.
yeah.
So it is the 1909 S4 HANA on-premise platform, latest one. It is a pre-configured, predefined RDS solution. RDS stands for Rapid Deployment Solution, which is widely used in Greenfield Implementation Project. What is Greenfield Implementation Project? It is a new implementation project, fresh implementation project involving migration of SAP ECC platforms and non-SAP platforms. Let us suppose that the client has got 20 instances for SAP ECC platforms and about 20 instances for non-SAP platforms like Oracle, .NET, Manhattan, okay, or Infor. So client want to migrate all the SAP and non-SAP platforms into a single platform for S4HANA 1909. Database is HANA 2.0. So we have seen this specific SAP menu, accounting specific activities. This is the account financial accounting. It contains GL, general ledger, AR, AP, banks, fixed assets, additional special purpose ledger, and country specific functions like Canada. So Canada is a country which is having very specific and very uh, conservative rules and regulation for their own financial reporting and financial transactions. Okay. Here in S4 HANA, SAP has made material ledger as a mandatory object. As a result, we can handle multiple currency to transact to make the transaction more efficient for the material specific activities like AR and AP. AR is for customer, AP is for vendor, right? You know that. So there we can see how material ledger has a big impact to handle multiple currency for a particular product for different scenarios, maybe for subcontracting, okay, maybe for any specific asset accounting. Next we shall see the supply chain called financial supply chain management. Okay, it involves all the specific advance payment management, credit management, biller direct, cash and liquidity management, dispute management also for any dispute for the payment, okay, with the business partners. Now, business partner thing, it is not new in ECC, right? We had used business partner in CRM, in SRM, supplier relationship management, but we have not used especially for business partner activities in finance. But we have used in SRM, supplier relationship management or customer relationship management. But in S4 HANA, SAP realized that a customer may be a vendor of a company. Similarly, a vendor may be a customer of a company, like a stock transport order or transfer posting. Let us suppose that we are doing a stock transport order for a plant under a specific company code C1 to the other company code C2, a specific plant P2. Now it is called intercompany code STO, intercompany code stock transport order. It is also known as cross company code STO. There, accounting journal will be created because of the transfer of the products from one plant to the another plant. The objective is very clear: to reduce the cost. If the same product is available in another plant, in another company code, then we can reduce the cost. Why should we buy the product from the market? The same product is available in another company code for the another plant. So we can do the stock transport order to reduce the ultimate cost, which is our objective as an efficient business process honors stakeholder. Now, there the supplying plant is working as a vendor. receiving plant is working as a customer. So sometime a vendor become a customer and vice versa. A customer becomes a vendor of our organization. So that's why SAP has made a CVI process, customer vendor integration process, to integrate both the entities in a single source of data truth to make an integrated system. Okay, so it is called customer vendor integration process. Also, SAP has told that sometime employee, employee may be a vendor or customer of a company. So, Isa, can you provide us any example how employee can be a vendor or customer of a company? Yes, yes, we can hear.
Yeah, there is several instances where the vendor even purchasing, he will be purchasing from the same vendor as well as he will be selling some other finished goods to that the same person. So
Yeah,
in that case, the seller as the vendor as well as the customer would be the same.
yeah. So, how employee becomes a vendor or customer of a company? Can employee become a vendor of a company? Any person? Mirja, can you hear me? Okay, thank you, Isa. Please write your name and mobile number, please, in the chat, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your answer. Basically, today is the age of e-commerce, like electronic commerce. Now here we are seeing all the e-commerce company like Amazon, Flipkart, okay, Alibaba, and others, or Grofers. So these companies are having employees. So an employee is in for these companies, employees are also entitled to sell their products through Amazon, or employee can buy the product through Amazon. So in this way, an employee becomes a vendor and or a customer of the company. Right? Is it okay? Team? Is it correct? Yes. So in this way, okay, Mirja. So please write your name and mobile number. In this way, an employee becomes a vendor and customer of a company, but it is not mandatory. Like a person who is working in LG Electronics, so he can be a customer of the company. He can buy AC from LG Electronics. He can buy mobile from LG, and then he can become a customer of the company, LG Electronics. Lucky goods, right? Lucky gold, I think. Lucky gold. LG means. So in this way, a person who is an employee of Samsung, he can be a vendor and customer of a company. So that's why SAP has realized that there may be the cases where a vendor can be a customer of a company, a customer can be a vendor of a company, and on the other side, an employee can be a vendor and customer of a company. For this, SAP has made a small pilot project for most of the migration activities or conversion activities from ECC to S4HANA or non-SAP to S4HANA platform as a mandatory small project. It is called CVI, Customer Vendor Integration. Any question? Team, is it fine? So in this way, we shall realize n number of scenarios before going to the actual case for financial specific chapters. Okay, so create a business partner. So in business partner, you can see business partner here. The transaction code is very simple, BP. So let us see this business partner. 1. Okay. So this business partner has got BP role, just like account group, customer account group or vendor account group. Here we have got BP role. 000 is the business partner general, BP role. Okay. Now it has got other BP roles like FLVN00, that is supplier. This business partner can be a supplier of a company. Supplier means vendor related to the financial accounting part. So let us see this particular role, FLVN00, right? How the business partner become a finance related supplier for a company. Same business partner, 1. So here we can see this specific address overview, identification, okay, and also control this. Now as it is a finance related accounting, so we should select company code, right? Company code is the single entity at the organization level who is responsible for all the finance related transaction, financial transactions, right? So let us see the company code. So this is 1710. It is the best practice company code defined in the SAP predefined and pre-configured solution. So you can check vendor account management, reconciliation account, which is mandatory field for all the payment activities, for all the payment transactions. For vendor, reconciliation account is the mandatory field, as we know that. Here we can see vendors payment transactions, payment terms. We can define payment terms are also defined like 0001 immediate payment, okay, 0002, 0003, 0004. So all the standard payment terms are there. So we can define here. In general, we are defining payment terms. What will be the correspondence, dunning process, following up the payment for this particular vendor, dunning block, okay, related to the vendor status. We can do the posting block. We can enable a specific deletion block, right? Maybe for the all the company codes or maybe for a single company code. So at single level or multiple company code level, we can block the posting for this particular vendor from this particular screen of BP rule FLVN00, followed by withholding tax type. So it is also very much important depending upon the different regions across the globe. Now, this vendor can be a customer also. So let us see any customer specific BP role is there or not. So FI customer is also there, right? So let us see the FI customer. FI customer is there. Here we can see the address, identification number, right? We can see the control payment terms. Okay, we can see the status, right? Now we can see the business partner specific any DMS document. We can integrate this business partner to the document management system to attach any specific drawing, any specific documentation, any specific global terms and condition, right? We have company specific global terms and condition to do business for different countries. Different countries has got different obligations, different rules and regulations. So we can integrate DMS from the content server activity integrated to this customer master. Okay, and we can see the list of documents from here. And if the data is not required, maybe after 3 years, then we can archive the data. In general, companies are taking live system for this data for 3 years, right? Our business planning consideration and business process consideration are going on 3 years basis in general plan, budget planning or business planning. So after 3 years, we can do this archival of this data. Okay, so these are the activities we can enable. Any question? Hey. Hello? Hello? Is it audible? Hello? Yes, yes. So do you have any question, team? So business partner. Huh? Okay, Mirja, fine. Great, great. So basically, I am giving you the flavor of the new functionalities available in S4HANA. So one of the important functionality is the business partner. So we should understand why the business partner is required in S4HANA. Then we shall go for central finance. Then we shall go for financial supply chain management. Then we shall also study slowly and get the clearance for all the components for treasury and risk management. So business partner is one of the most important business object for S4HANA, which involves different integrated transactions with procurement and sourcing, sales and distribution, as well as production system. So all the simple logistics components. So what are the components of simple logistics? procurement, sales, and production. These are the three major components of simple logistics. All the three components of simple logistics, they are tightly integrated with the involvement of business partner. Next, we shall discuss about the additional topics like central finance option. How the central finance is powerful here. Okay, so it is for book 2 and book 1, as we have discussed, the person who has joined late, so we shall discuss for book 1 again. So in book 1 we shall discuss about the overview of financials, new table AC Doka, followed by Fury apps. We also create very simple FI documents. Okay, then we shall also see how the cost elements and GL, they are interpreted to each other, create a primary account, followed by the business partner here also. Then we shall see the extension ledger and post a document into it, how to generate extension ledger for the existing ledger, right? And how to do the posting, followed by asset accounting. Asset accounting is also very much new thing. Some delta functionalities we have involved in S4 HANA 1909. We have changed the posting logic for asset accounting. So how we have encountered and we have tackled the problems faced in asset accounting in ECC, and how to do the posting for the integrated asset acquisitions. And next we shall do the customizing and configuration for new asset accounting based on the custom scenarios. Reporting is also one of the important for finance and controlling people, especially for business process owner. They are providing easiness to take the decision for the supply chain managers, for the CFO's team, Chief Financial Officer's team, to make their top line and bottom line improvement. So what is top line, bottom line, you people know. Top line is the header level overall revenues, maybe from sales and other sources, and bottom line is the profit, no PAT, right? Net operating profit after tax and all the EBITDA activities. And last but not the least, again we shall see about the cash management specific activity. So we shall cover many exercises also in our session, and we shall check about our activities for all the S4 HANA relevant platform using S4 HANA Fury app. Okay, so this is the Fury app. We have seen it, so let us go for another Fury app. So this is a Fury app link. It has got two main advantages. First one, it is internet enabled, so you can access it anywhere, anytime. Just we have internet enabled. You can go South Africa and you can access our Fury app of US, California. Okay. Second thing, Fury app does not require any remembering of transaction code. In SAP, we have got lot of transaction code. So just see some apps in App Finder. What are the Fury apps available here? So let us see the accounts payable relevant for vendor relevant apps. So display some document for Amsterdam in Netherlands, right? Amsterdam is located in Netherlands. So let us see the purchasing documents. What are the documents are available here? So it is searching. First time it will take some time to do the ETL, extract, transform and load process. After that it will be fast. But it is very easy to operate. Okay, so I have shown you the business partner setting for customer as well as vendor. Okay, and business partner is defined as the three platform. A business partner can be an individual person like an employee of Amazon, Flipkart, Walmart, Alibaba. Okay, he can be a business partner as a person. Business partner can be a group. Four people has made a group to supply product to Amazon. Maybe some handmade beautiful bags. Okay, carry bag for Amazon. So this is the example for business partner as a group. Business partner can be an organization like Samsung can be a business partner of Walmart, right? So business partner can be defined at four levels. Maybe as a partner, okay, maybe as an organization, okay, maybe as a group. And later we can differentiate the business partner activities based on the rules, just like account group. In general, it has got very specific general activities like address and other things. If business partner is working as a particular vendor, then we need to maintain the vendor specific data. Business partner can be working as a customer also. Then we have to maintain the customer specific data here. So it is called CVI, customer vendor integration by a single source of truth called business partner. Okay, fine. Is it okay, team? Do you have any question? Mirza? Great, great. So our session will be basically based on the Greenfield implementation project, and we shall most probably start our session from Saturday. Okay, maybe regular session Saturday, Sunday, then Monday, this Saturday. So is it fine? And our charge is very less, only 15K we are charging per person because of this pandemic situation. Ishan. From 26th of September, we are starting our class at the same time, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Maybe, sorry, 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. 26, 27, 28, 29, and so on. So we shall cover the syllabus maybe within 30 to 32 hours. No problem. Is it fine, team? Any question, any doubt? Hello? Or any suggestion?
Hello, sir. How much is the fee, sir?
15,000 INR, 15,000 INR. Okay, it is very less because of the pandemic situation. We know that the situation is not good for market as well as for the human being also. Okay, Ade, is it fine? So please join our class from Saturday, 26th of September, 8:30 p.m. IST. Same timing. on daily basis maybe, or maybe weekend, whatever we shall decide, no problem. Is it fine, Kishore, Mirza, Ade, all these guys? Any doubt, any question?
No, sir, it is perfectly fine.
Yes, because we shall provide new things which is creating innovation in the market. Because of S4 HANA, there is a great opportunity to work in 1909 Greenfield implementation project. Here we shall focus on what are the changes, new functionalities discovered by SAP S4 HANA team. Right, Isa? So first change is the material ledger, which is mandatory for material to cover up multiple currency system for procurement and sales. Second thing, we shall also see what are the new things available in central finance. How can we integrate treasury and risk management with respect to finance and finance part for GL account and new GL as well as asset accounting part. We shall also see how can we integrate procurement and sourcing as well as sales with respect to finance. That is automatic account determination part in S4 HANA. How to do automatic accounting determination part using business transaction event keys, right? So all this we shall analyze, we shall see, and last but not the least, we shall see the reporting, because reporting is also very much important in S4 HANA Fiori apps, which enables us to realize the success story for data science, data mining, predictive analytics, machine learning, SAP Leonardo, and so on. So it is required to make the decision easier and to get the business for business process owners. Okay. So this is the conclusion today's sessions. I request all the team members to join the session from Saturday, and payment is very easy, maybe through bank account or anything, through Google Pay or anything, and 15,000 it is also very reasonable for finance guys, right? Any question, Isa, Ade or Mirza?
No.
Okay. So I have shown you the course of study. I have shown you the flavor of S4 HANA. What are the new things we shall discuss, analyze, and go ahead. Okay, Ade? Thank you, team. Good night. Have a nice day. Thanks. And good morning for US guy. Ade. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.